Well, Kevin, the Spurs, not necessarily a glamour franchise, but maybe the NBA's model franchise. The longest streak of 50-win seasons in league history, 5 championships, and a litany of former Spurs working as head coaches and GMs around the league. Tim Duncan said people aren't envious of their image, but they're envious of how they run things. They get it done, Kevin.
They sure do. An incredible run. Thanks, Doris. The dish to Green. Thompson for 3. They get it back. Green, the pass to Thompson. Hits it from 3-point range. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And Curry, not just a factor offensively with his scoring, of course, but driving, making plays for others. And I think the departure of Jarrett Jack really allowed Curry to take on a larger playmaking role, and he showed he was ready for that.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Parker kicks to Green. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in.
You talk about all of the gaudy numbers for Curry last season. Extremely impressive offensively. But there's one number he'd like to cut down on, and that's the turnover. Second most in the league last season. And he'd be the first to tell you he knows he can do better, and I'm confident he will.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, going into last season, Thiago Splitter accepting a 4-year, $36 million extension, Steve, from the Spurs.
A lot of people questioned the value of that contract, but Splitter more than earned it with his play throughout the regular season and in the playoffs. He's versatile, he can pass, he can defend, and even though his numbers were down a little bit last year, he made tremendous impact just in terms of their interior play. He can finish in the post. That's one thing we know about him.
There's Parker with the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense. And Splitter clearly, when you look at him offensively, is not a floor spacer. He's a guy who's going to finish inside. He's going to set solid screens. Even though he plays close to the basket, his field goal percentage dropped by almost 10% over the last couple of seasons. He was once superb in that area. Now he's just rock solid. But with the Spurs, in his role, rock solid is good enough.
Green kicks to Leonard. To tie. No luck. Great D that time from Green. A 3-ball. Good. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's one of the few guys you don't mind seeing take the 3 in transition.
Splitter still shooting over 90% of his shots in the paint, but less effective down low. Injuries perhaps a factor. We'll see if he can bounce back.
Here's Curry with the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
That's blocked. And they're able to recover. And they get it back. Takes a 3, but he recovers it. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Curry's got 29 in the game. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work. What is insane about the Spurs and how successful they are as a franchise is that In their entire franchise history, they've only missed the playoffs 4 times. That is absolutely remarkable.
And Mills kicks to Ginobili. Diaw can't hit.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Spurs trail by 12. Joseph, that's good.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. Ginobili right side. And Diaw kicks to Mills. Spurs passing it around. And Thompson sends it back. Launches a 3. And Baines pulls it down. Tries to keep it alive. Ginobili outside. And here's Mills for 3. And the shot is good. Mills has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Spurs. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Iguodala. Good if it goes. Can't connect. Spurs trail by 10. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Duncan out there with Boris Diaw. And it's Ginobili in the 3.
That's flat out embarrassing.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Boy, a three-pointer like that one, trying to get his club back into the game.
Boy, he's brought it tonight, Steve. More of his points coming from threes than anywhere else on the court.
Passes it to Ginobili. And another basket for San Antonio.
Wow, this offensive explosion, and they're finally narrowing this gap.
And it came as they were standing at death's door. I didn't think we'd have this close a game at this stage of the 4th quarter, Steve.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
Warriors leading by 5. Tipped away. Into Green. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
Frank Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Splitters checked in for the Spurs. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Manu Ginobili. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Holiday dishes to Crew. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Curry's got 38 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine. Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Over to the wing. Green passes to Parker. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Green against Holiday. Shot clock at 6. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Holiday. And it's 8 points for Barnes.
Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Klay Thompson is checked in for Golden State. The Spurs trail by 5. There's Parker with the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with the 3.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Outside Leonard. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Green's got 11 in the second half. Curry kicks to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Now defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
Parker kicks to Green. This one for 3. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Thompson with the bucket.
Talk about confidence to pull up from out there. And what skill to knock it down. That's major league there, folks.
Well, you got to love just the swagger, the ability to pull up from there and just show the defense what he's made of.
And Green gets it to go.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow him down.
From deep. The shot by Curry, no good.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Took him no time at all on that one. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson for the triple. That's good. Thompson's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Warriors.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games, Steve.
Parker kicks to Green. 18 feet out. It's good.
He's carrying his club right now, guys. 5 for 7 from the field in the quarter.
Curry wide open. Money. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
The Warriors have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. From way back, Kim's the 3.
Crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Here's Leonard. It's good. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
And San Antonio shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's stolen by Green.
That was a very dangerous pass, and the defense was all over.
Curry wide open. Oh, he put it down! What a shot! At the buzzer!
Oh, I do not believe my eyes. How in the world can the game end on a shot like that?
I tell you what, nothing's going to top that. Now I've seen it all.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Stephen Curry.